all women a real possibility may end up being shelved through a lack of money. The method has been developed by a doctor at King's College Hospital in Camberwell. It's many times faster than conventional screening, but there's 2 years' work still to do on the project, and so far, no money to pay for it.
The standard method of testing for cervical cancer is slow and boring. 80% of smears are normal, but each one still needs 5 minutes concentrated scrutiny, and 30 tests a day are reckoned to be as much as any technician can do before human error is likely to creep in. Not surprisingly, results can take 14 weeks to get through. One answer is to do the initial screening by machine, and many attempts have been made to find an electronic way of identifying abnormal cells. But till now they've failed, because abnormal cells don't share any exclusive identifying characteristics. It needs a trained eye and a human brain to spot the varied and subtle changes that spell trouble. Normal cells, though, are more obliging. They all share 4 markers, so they can be spotted by machine. And that's what this new process does. It uses a machine to identify and discard the normal samples, leaving the human testers to examine the small number left.
We probably could do 5 or 6 times as many with the same staffing level.
Now, what would that mean in practical effects on the community?
Well, it would mean that at the moment, for example, in the Camberwell Health Authority, only about 20% of the women who should be coming for cervical screening are actually doing so. The system is already heavily oversubscribed. If we could introduce this system, then with the same staffing, or only a very modest increase in staff, we should be able to cope with all the people within the respective age group, should they present themselves for screening.
So with this, it would be possible to give a smear test to every woman who should have one?
I think this is what this means, yes.
But that day is still a long way off, because Dr. T needs to do at least 2 years' work to test his method, and for that he needs some £200,000. Approaches to cancer charities have so far failed to raise the funds. Now Dr. T is putting his hopes on the government. Rita Carter at Camberwell for Thames News.
Lord Scarman, the man who investigated the 1981 Brixton riot,